Dr. Doom is back with the ultimate game of Doom, Missile Command for your Atari 2600, featuring one of my favorite box art characters, Missile Command Helmet Guy, who's trying to sneak a call into Papa John's, but his wife is looking over his shoulder, making sure he does his job defending the Earth, but both of them are oblivious to the fact that Jupiter is about to crash into their station. Oh my, let's go ahead and take Missile Command, pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Missile Command was published by Atari and was released in 1981. It is based on the 1980 arcade game. It was programmed by Rob Fulop, who also programmed Cosmic Arc, which I reviewed in episode 284. According to the manual, aliens from the planet of Krytol have begun an attack on the planet Zardon. The Krytolians are warriors out to destroy and seize the planet of Zardon. Zardon is the last of the peaceful planets. The Zardonians are skillful and hard-working people. Their cities are built up and rich in resources. It is truly a planet void of crime and violence. Zardon has built a powerful defense system. Several anti-ballistic missile bases have been established within the cities of Zardon. The Zardonians are ready for this attack and are prepared to fight to save their cities. As base commander, it is your responsibility to protect and defend 6 cities on the planet Zardon. The Krytolians have begun firing interplanetary ballistic missiles. They are aiming at your cities and missile bases. Your only defense is to fire back with anti-ballistic missiles. But watch out, the Krytolians are sly. They also have cruise missiles. Cruise missiles look like satellites, but they are just as deadly as interplanetary ballistic missiles. Use your anti-ballistic missiles to stop the enemy before your happy and harmonious planet is destroyed. Missile Command is a single screen action game for 1 or 2 players alternating. Your goal is to protect your 6 cities below. For each wave you have 30 anti-ballistic missiles at your disposal, 10 already loaded up in your base and 2 rectangles at the bottom left of your screen, each representing 10 missiles in reserve. Whenever you use up 10 missiles, or if your base is hit by an enemy attack, you are automatically reloaded with 10 missiles in reserve if you have any rectangles remaining. For the controls, you use the joystick to move your target and press the button to fire. You can fire up to 3 missiles on screen at the same time. When they explode in the air, the explosion grows, taking out any enemy ballistic missiles and starting in the 6th wave, cruise missiles that the explosion touches. Clear a wave and you get bonus points for any cities remaining and any unused missiles you have. Every 10,000 points, you get a city back that was destroyed. Or if you still have all 6, the bonus city will be saved for future use. If you run out of missiles, you must wait for the wave to end. If all 6 cities are destroyed at the end of a wave, and you have no bonus cities to replace any of the destroyed cities, your game will end. The back of the manual shows a game matrix that shows several selections of game options, including some with fast movement targets or slow targets, dumb cruise missiles that move in straight lines, or smart cruise missiles that move more evasively, and a children's variation. You can also select your starting wave from either 1, 7, 11, or 15. Scoring-wise, you get 25 base points for destroying a missile, 125 points for destroying a cruise missile, 5 points for any unused missiles at the end of a round, and 100 points for any city you save. However, these scores are multiplied. In waves 1 and 2, you get single scoring, 3 and 4, you get double scoring, 5 and 6, you get triple scoring, waves 7 and 8, you get 4 times scoring, waves 9 and 10, you get 5 times scoring, and waves 11 and above, you get 6 times scoring. And wave 13 is considered the most difficult wave on the game. Graphically speaking, the game is rather simple, although I do like the explosions and the occasional change of colors. I will say, however, that although it's not noticeable in this video, that I noticed the brightness of the game alternating with the sounds, especially at the beginning of a wave. This happened both with my Atari 7800 and 2600 Junior. I don't recall this happening growing up, so it may be something about my setup. So let me know if this happens to you on your system as well. Sound and music wise, again, the game is pretty basic, but at the same time, I find these limited sounds both very effective and enjoyable. Family friendly wise, this game is worthy of an E for everyone rating. At the time I researched on eBay, including shipping, loose copies were going for $4, complete copies were going for $8 to $11, except for one Sears version, which is pretty rare, that went for $25, and new copies were going for $13 to $20. So what do I think of Missile Command? This is a classic fun game. It's very easy to pick up, but it can be quite challenging too. And even though it's based on a trackball arcade game, it plays really well with a joystick. For my review, I also used the CX22 trackball in joystick mode, since this game was not released with the ability to play in true trackball fashion, but the game was still fun to play this way. So no matter if I used the trackball or not, I still had fun with the game. So where am I going to rank Missile Command? Somewhere in the top tier. I do like Junior Pac-Man more at 10, but I will put this over Keystone Capers at 11. So out of the now 150 games I've ranked on the 2600, Missile Command is launching into the 11th position. Missile Command is a true classic on the Atari 2600. At least that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please click like and subscribe and follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. I'm also a member of the Retro Junkies Network. At this time, I'd like to thank all of my extraordinary Patreon supporters, including Richard, Matthew, and James, who voted for me to review today's game. Thank you all. If you appreciate the work I do and enjoy my videos, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter by signing up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, starting at a $1 a month. Not only will you help make videos like this possible, but you will also gain access to some exclusive content and get to vote on games for me to review. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and prepare for doom.